All right, you run into all these businesses, they're doing social media, they're getting all these leads from social media and all these DMs, and they're making all this money, and it's like, why not me? Why can't I do this? Why am I not doing this? In this video, I'm going to give you 8 mistakes to avoid as a business when using social media, and how you can fix it, what you need to do better, and how to actually start bringing in income from social media. Number 1, no clear strategy or plan. The biggest mistake here is I think businesses, they just think it's going to be this short-term, okay, boom, you post one video, viral, boom, sales. It's like, no, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. That's the biggest thing that you have to understand going into this, especially if you are just a creator in general. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and have I blown up yet? No. Can I still do it professionally and full time? Yes, thankfully. But I've also put in the work to get to where I am, and I'm learning more and more. And that's kind of what you have to do as a business owner. Like, you can find people that know how to do it, cut that time in half, but the biggest point here is, like, you can't just expect, even if you're doing it yourself or someone else is helping you, you can't just expect to go boom, day one. You also got to know who you want to reach and what you want them to know, and what these videos and content, what is it trying to achieve. So define your target audience and set goals for what you want to achieve with social media. Plan on having content that's around your business's message. You gotta make sure you have a roadmap and know that each post is doing this. It has this purpose for your business and growing your brand. Mistake number 2 is inconsistency. And honestly, a big thing that goes along with this is not taking it seriously. And that also goes with number 1 is, if you're not taking it seriously, you're not going to get your content pillars. You're not going to see the purpose of posting these videos and content. Like, what is it doing? Like, if you're not looking into all the little details, like you're posting, and then you wait next week, and then you jump on Instagram again. Like, it's a whole long-term game, and there has to be engagement and consistency. And I see a lot of business owners, this is partially, mistake number 2 is, I said inconsistent, but it's also just not taking social media seriously. You know what, it sounds silly because I know there's a lot of people that are like, well, we don't need social media, we're already doing fine, we have word of mouth. Sure, if it's not for you, it's not for you, but if you are dipping your toe in, I suggest just either jumping fully in and going after it and taking it seriously, or just don't even do it, because it's just a waste of time at that point. Consistency trains your audience to know when you're posting and when to expect content, even if it was just one time a month. There's not really much to explain on consistency. It's like anything in life. If you want to be good at it and you want things to produce a result, you need to do them multiple times. You can't just expect to pick up a sport in one day and be great at it. Mistake number 3 is ignoring your audience. So social media is for you to be social. So for you to not answer any comments or no DMs, you're not reaching out to the people that follow you from your videos or your ads, you're kind of just, you're letting it go. There's no point in doing it, because that's where you're making these connections. That's where you're ultimately going to get these leads and sales. And when you're commenting back on things, that's added comments, that's added engagement, which is going to push you further. Even a simple thank you can go a long way. Show that there's a real person behind the brand and build a community there. There's so much value in being able to do that. Mistake number 4, chasing vanity metrics. It's better to have 1,000 loyal followers that are commenting, engaging, and interested in your product, rather than just 10,000 followers that are commenting here and there and don't even know about your product. I suggest doing the 80-20 rule when it comes to selling. You want to sell 20% of the time, 80% of the time you want to give value. They want to talk to a real person. People buy from people. So the biggest thing here is, like, you got to stop focusing so much on metrics and how many views and likes it gets. It's really like, it comes down to, did you get followers from this? Did you DM the followers that came from these videos? Did you comment back to the ones that actually commented? It's engagement over metrics. Yes, is it important to get views and for a video to do well, to look good? 100%. A lot of creators or marketers will say that quantity is better than quality. And honestly, I don't really agree with either or. I think that if you have both, that's the best. You need to meet in the sweet spot. And I know that sounds generic, but it's true. You need the quantity because people want to talk to people. You post that organic stuff, just you talking in front of the camera. Pick up your phone, just start talking to it. Hey guys, like, this is where I'm at today. You know, give some value there. Like share something, share a personal experience. Let people know who you are and what you do, what you offer. On the other side of things, you want that quality. You want to sit down in front of the camera. You want a nice mic that's, you know, lights. You want to invest in these things slowly. What that's going to do is show the credibility, build trust, build the authority. You are the go-to. Like, you obviously took time to do this. It looks professional, so you must offer something unique or professional or a really good product because you're investing in this good quality camera and stuff that you use. So I think you got to focus on both. If you don't, I would focus on quantity over quality first. If you are doing this yourself and you don't have the opportunity to like always sit down in front of the camera, maybe you don't have the gear, or maybe you don't know how to edit or whatever, just start with your phone. Mistake number 5, not knowing your target audience. So this one's a short one, but it's like you have to niche down. So what are you selling? Who's buying? Think about your target audience. Like, who is watching these videos? Who are you talking to? And one big piece of advice I've been seeing and hearing from people is if you just talk to one person, like I'm talking to those business owners that want to do this, or those entrepreneurs, or the filmmakers. Like I have, you know, it could even be more narrow than that, but I'm talking to this one specific person, and that will typically apply to a big group. But it's better to have that small niche that actually care and watch your stuff and have that good relationship rather than like just a broad, you don't know. It's better to do that. Mistake number 6, being too afraid to self-promote. Again, this is a quick one too, but if you don't want to get in front of the camera, it just surprises me because it's just like talking to someone else. And if you're trying to sell to someone, you sell yourself, like you need to talk to people. So it's the same thing as jumping in front of the camera. I know it's weird, but practice it, you know, work that muscle. You have to get over that, like, who cares? You know, everything's fleeting, it's all passing. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, if they laugh at you, they think, why is this guy doing videos? You're probably gonna succeed if you stick with something like that rather than someone that's just too afraid to do it. So if you're a business owner, you already took that first leap, take the leap to actually start filming. Mistake number 7 is trying to be on every platform. I strongly suggest starting with one platform and then moving on to another platform, especially when you have all that content, you can eventually distribute it to other places. Start where you're most comfortable with. I prefer Instagram. I think that is a great gold mine there, like just being able to DM others, or even YouTube. It just depends on your niche. Like, you have to look into it. If it's more of like you want to build that personal relationship, sit down in front of the camera, do it on YouTube. If you're looking for more short form reels, do it on Instagram. If you're more like, if it's comedy or just quick skits or something, do it on TikTok. If you're looking to just build strict business relationships, LinkedIn. Mistake number 8 is providing sales content and not doing the value post. Like I mentioned, we should do the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time, you should be giving value in just talking and connecting with your followers. 20% of the time, you should be selling your product. No one likes to be sold to. No one likes to have that salesy guy. Like, if I come across this, you know, page and it's just constantly selling, it's like, well, what the heck am I getting out of this? Like, no one wants to watch that stuff. If you're providing a solution to a problem, you know, even if it's a little scale, people are going to like that. People are going to figure that out, that in your bio, or what I'm just looking at your page, okay, they do this. You know, they come across one of the videos out of the 5. Okay, they do this. They'll know, especially from, if they like the value, they're going to look at more of your stuff. They'll see in your bio, they'll know who you are. So it's like, don't need to be pushy about it. And you're going to have a lot more success that way. One key thing you can do here is putting in your bio what you do, who you serve, what you offer. Just a simple thing, because when people see your Instagram, it's like a landing page. Boom. So figure out if social media is for you and your business. Is it going to benefit you? Do you see the value in it? Don't just dip your toe in it. Dive full in, or just don't do it at all. My name's Owen Larsen. I run Milk Mustache Media, and if you do want to see more of this content, I'm going to make a video soon here breaking down your content pillars, so make sure to subscribe and follow my Instagram for more tips and tricks like this. Owen.edits with the Z and Milk Mustache. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.